How's it going, gents? Here on the cold Melbourne night on the KTM 390. Gonna ride around the city, cold winter night time. Lots of weirdos out already, but I'm gonna tell you this is a bit of a difficult video to make. I'm kind of contradicting myself, and it's just a bit of a strange video to make, this one. But anyway, as you can see from the title, I want to talk about my two favorite bikes and why I'm selling them. I'll start off with saying that I don't think I'm going to keep any motorcycle in my garage for longer than 2 or 3 years. I like to swap and change, so if I get rid of a bike, you can't really take that as a reflection of it being a bad bike. I mean, one of my favorite bikes I ever had was my Kawasaki 636. That was a brilliant bike. So you've probably seen from the thumbnail, selling my BMW S1000RR. I've already sold it. It's already gone. It's been gone for a while. I gotta say, it's not a bad motorcycle. It's actually, I think, the best road sports bike you can get. The most comfortable, the most safe, got the best features of any sports bike you can buy right now. I've ridden a lot of great sports bikes. It's the reason I bought another one after my first one got stolen. The S1000RR is a freaking brilliant bike. But there's some things about it which I felt I was wasting the bike. As you know, BMW S1000RR is a wickedly fast bike, amazingly fast. And the times I did get to, I've done 2 track days on BMW S1000RRs. They weren't mine. They were from BMW. It was a private BMW day. They had insurance. If I did crash them, it was only going to be about $3,000 excess, which is pretty much the cheapest crash you're going to get at Phillip Island. But I felt like I was wasting my bike. I mean, with all the add-ons and everything on my bike was worth over 30 grand, and it was sitting at home half the time. You know, you might have realized I never made videos on it and stuff, and that's because it's too fast on the road to muck around on, and it's too expensive to take to the track. I mean, I can't get track insurance. There's pretty much no track insurance in Australia, and the very slim track insurance you can get, you know, as soon as I say I've had 3 bikes stolen, no insurance company likes to freaking take me on, so no one's going to give me track insurance. So the second I go to the track on my bike, I'm literally risking $30,000 on any crash I have. And if people say, oh, you know, people don't crash at the track, have you ever been to the track? I go to the track quite a lot, and I see a lot of freaking crashes all the freaking time. So that's a freaking lie. People crash every freaking day at the track. Every session, pretty much, there's a crash. And I was not going to do that to my BMW S1000RR. It took away the fun of it. I was just worried. Even the times where I took BMW's bikes out, and it was only a $3,000 excess, which is quite small for crashing a bike like that, I was still terrified, and that's not what you want. So it is a fantastic bike. I wish I could afford to track it, or even I wish I lived in a country with more relaxed traffic laws, but here in Victoria, if I do 20 k's over the speed limit, that's goodbye license, which isn't hard to do on a 200 horsepower motorcycle. So it was just wasted. Like, I never made videos on it. I really didn't even ride it that much, even though it was a brilliant bike. It was just a wasted bike. All my mates were going to the track, and I was there on my 690 or there on my 390 or something else, and the BMW was at home, and it was just such a waste. So that bike's been sold. There's a new sports bike coming. Come on, get off your phone, dude. Adrian Nickelodeon here. I should rage at him. There's a new sports bike coming, so get excited. It's going to be a more usable bike. I'm going to be able to track it. I'm going to be able to still ride on the road. I'm just going to be able to do more stuff with it. They're going to be able to modify it and do some stuff. Yeah, the BMW S1000RR, like, honestly, you buy the damn thing, and as soon as you put an exhaust on it, like, for me, I felt like it was done. Like, with the HP parts and everything, like, there was nothing to really modify and stuff, and I do like modifying bikes and shit. Like, I freaking love it. So like, this bike will be more fun because I'll be able to make some changes to it, and, you know, try some stuff out with it, and it won't be such a risk if I do something wrong with it. But you'll see that soon. Also, the second bike that I'm getting rid of, which again is a bit strange because this is literally my favorite bike. This is the best bike in the world, I think. This is The one bike I'd have if I could only have one bike, which I've said multiple times, I absolutely love this bike, but I'm selling it, and I have to explain to you why after this light goes green. So KTM 690, probably I think the one bike that can almost do everything. I loved my KTM 690. I spent a lot of money on it, supermoto wheels on it, rode the sheesh out of it. Dudes doesn't know how to freaking drive in Melbourne. Absolutely love my KTM 690. It's a bike that's great to have if you can only have one bike, or if you know you need a dirt bike and an adventure bike, or even a supermoto. It does a lot of awesome things, man. It's a jack of all trades and kind of master of none, kind of, because you know it is probably the best lightweight adventure bike out there. I don't know. I love the KTM 690. The reason why I'm selling it is because I've had 2 engines completely fail on my KTM 690 within 15,000 kilometers. Complete engine failures, complete engine rebuilds, done by KTM. They were good about it, all done under warranty. First one was Simpson Desert. They had the wrong filter in it by factory, which means it's just sucked in a whole bunch of sand when I was driving this Simpson. It was the wrong filter from factory, so they replaced it fully on a warranty. And then the second time was my most recent desert trip. Engine just failed. No reason, nothing I did, you know, just freaking complete. He's got Jigsaw number plate, that's pretty cool. Complete engine failure, and ow, stupid freaking thing hit my foot. The second engine failure really pissed me off because it was kind of midway in a trip. I was 4,000 kilometers away from home, 4,000 kilometers away from home, and it was very difficult and very expensive to get that bike home. It cost me probably upwards of $10,000. Had to buy a car and car it back. I'll sell the car and hopefully make my money back if anyone wants to flame you. That kind of blew my trust in the bike. I mean, I'm sure KTM 690s, you know, I'm sure the majority of them are perfectly fine. I've seen dudes take 690s out to drive them across the world. I met a guy who rode one across Africa, did like 40,000 Ks on it, and like very little problems and stuff. I've seen heaps of people do that, but I've also seen mine fail twice. I've seen Osmotica's fail. I've seen my mate Julian's, his Husqvarna 701 failed very quickly, and it's just kind of, it's broken my trust with the bike. And I don't want to spend a lot of money on a bike, or take, you know, these trips that we do, we take, you know, a month off work and 6 months of planning and thousands of dollars, and then you're so far away from home in the very, like, some of the remotest places on earth are in outback Australia. You're out there, you want a freaking bike you can depend on. I mean, the bike isn't a freaking, it's not the best enduro bike. I'd rather have a WR450 than a KTM 690, but the reason you have a KTM 690 is because you can do stuff like ride it across Australia, something you can't do on a WR450, and I don't trust it to do that anymore because I've had 2 freaking failures with it. So I lost my trust with it, and I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna buy something new. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet. Could be an adventure bike, could be an enduro bike, could buy both. I don't know yet. I'm gonna buy something, so you'll have to see what I might get. Oh yeah, freaking 2-stroke, might get a GS, might get Africa Twin, might get a WR450. I could get anything. That's the thing. I can buy anything. That's the fun thing. So I ramble on a lot. Let's summarize. There's a new Mustang over there. Has he got the 5 litre at least? Seems so. Why would you buy an expensive ass Mustang in Australia? He's playing Pokemon Go. He didn't get the freaking V8. Anyway, I ramble on a lot. So in summary, BMW 1000RR, gone for now. New bike, sports bike to replace it. KTM 690 will be going. Another thing will replace it. I'm just going to change bikes. I'll probably sell this 390. I like this 390 actually. I don't want to sell this just yet. I'm enjoying it. I know my girlfriend wants to get a faster bike, but I like the 390. It's a great bike, man. When it works. I'm not saying it's the most freaking reliable bike, but when it works, it's great fun. It does break a lot, but get out of the way. lots of bike changes. I like changing bikes. I've never really had a vehicle longer than freaking 2 years, I don't think, 2-3 years. I mean, the WR I've had probably the longest, but it's been stolen and it's, you know, gone to someone else, and then I've bought it back from the insurance company. Hey, $390, brother. So I don't think you can really count that. Anyway, that's been my vid. Sorry it's at night time, it's just this winter, it gets very dark very early. I wanted to get this video up. I kind of felt bad when people were saying, like, they would message me and they're like, oh, I love your BMW, Tom. And I'm like, oh, don't have it anymore. You'll like my next sports bike, I guarantee it. It's just as good, if not better, because it's cheap. It's cheaper. If you like the BMW and now you hate me, I agree. I like the BMW too. It was a wicked bike, especially the SC Project exhaust. But one little freaking side hint. This might not be the last time you hear an SC Project exhaust, so get excited. Get excited, champs! Let's hint at what Tom's bike is. Ooh, there's the Yamaha store right there. Whoa! Oh, the Haisong store. Kawasaki, Suzuki, Honda, KTM, Ducati. Oh, look at the new Groms in there. There's all the bikes there, so it could be anything, except maybe a Benelli. Jesus Christ, this Indian lady is just screaming. I'm trying to catch Pokemon here, man. I could hear her from like 2 blocks away. You're scaring away my Pokemon, man. Freaking hell. Chill out, lady. Too loud. Too loud.